Get ready for cargo shots from the Strat Times, presented by Hacktool. Here's a weekly roundup of the latest air freight and logistics news.
How Indigo's new Boeing 787 European routes could unlock cargo potential. Ethiopian Cargo has added a new destination in China, and FedEx has started a direct Korea-Taiwan route in response to increasing cargo volumes. Catch all the top news stories of this week from the world of air cargo. I am Nikita Sebastian and you are watching Cargo Shots presented by Hacktool. Avianca Cargo and Amazon Air have expanded their Bogota-Miami freighter service to twice-daily flights, strengthening air cargo capacity between Latin America and the US. At the 2025 TIACA Executive Summit in Hong Kong, Avianca Cargo CEO Diego Elias announced the expansion of its Bogota-Miami freighter service, launched in April and officially unveiled in June, to twice-daily flights. Avianca provides Amazon with a dedicated Boeing 767-300F charter connecting Bogota and Miami. Elias highlighted Avianca's growing focus on perishables, e-commerce, pharmaceuticals, and tech. With a fleet of 8 A330 freighters and over 70 interline agreements, Avianca now connects to 350 destinations globally. Amazon Air, operating 96 freighters, aims to deliver faster, more reliable cross-border logistics in response to rising demand across the US-Colombia corridor. Indigo has launched thrice-weekly direct services from Mumbai to Manchester and Amsterdam, deploying a wet-leased Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner from North Atlantic Airways. The twin-aisle aircraft offers around 11.5 tons of belly-hold cargo per flight, translating to 34.5 tons weekly on each route. This marks a significant expansion of Indigo's international cargo footprint. While the carrier's freighter fleet currently includes 3 A321 P2Fs, the Dreamliner's wide-body cargo space enhances capacity for key exports like pharmaceuticals, electronics, textiles, and perishables. Ground handling at both Manchester and Amsterdam is managed by Dynata, with future additions like the Airbus A350s and A321XLRs. Indigo is steadily building a long-haul network with strong cargo capability to support India-Europe trade. Saudia Cargo and China Cargo Airlines have signed a cooperation agreement to strengthen air cargo connectivity linking Asia, the Middle East, and Europe. The deal includes launching a direct Riyadh-Budapest freighter service and increasing frequencies between Riyadh and Shanghai. Both carriers will also offer expanded access to major European destinations. The partnership supports Saudi Arabia's ambition of becoming a global logistics hub, with integrated cargo solutions including cold chain and road freight services. Saudia Cargo CEO Loy Mashabi called the deal a pivotal moment, enhancing customer satisfaction and global supply chain efficiency. The agreement follows an earlier MOU and reflects both carriers' shared commitment to expanding reach and improving service across key trade corridors. Ethiopian Cargo has launched a direct Boeing 777 freighter service between Urumqi, China and Addis Ababa, operating 2 to 3 flights weekly. The inaugural flight, carrying 105 tons of cargo, took off on June 27 and marked the airline's 11th dedicated cargo route to China. Ethiopian Airlines becomes the first network carrier to operate a 777 freighter from Xinjiang, enhancing China-Africa logistics and supporting the Belt and Road Initiative. The route enables rapid export of Xinjiang's fresh produce to Africa and the Middle East, while facilitating African exports like coffee, beef, and flowers into Western China. Ethiopian Cargo now operates 20 freighters, including 12 B777Fs. The airline also flies to major Chinese cities and launched a Macau-Madrid route earlier this year. FedEx has launched a new daily direct flight connecting South Korea and Taiwan, strengthening one of Asia's most critical high-tech trade corridors. The route links the FedEx Incheon gateway with the Taipei gateway and supports surging demand for semiconductors, electronics, and e-commerce logistics. It marks FedEx's first ever flight between these markets, offering faster deliveries and up to 3.5 hours extension in cutoff and drop-off times for key services. South Korea and Taiwan, both semiconductor powerhouses, are deepening trade ties amid rising global demand driven by AI technologies. The route is part of FedEx's broader Asia network expansion, including new links to Anchorage and India-Europe, aimed at boosting flexibility and resilience across regional supply chains. American Airlines Cargo generated 15% of its 2024 cargo revenue from interline partnerships, said President Greg Schwentinger during Air Cargo Europe in Munich. The carrier is using unique connections, especially via leisure hubs, to optimize aircraft utilization. Looking ahead, American is boosting transatlantic frequencies by 300 monthly departures this summer. Digital innovation is also a focus. AI is being used to improve routing, reduce overbooking, and extract insights via Power BI. While SAF interest remains limited due to cost, the airline is backing clean fuel development. Schwentinger remains optimistic for H2 2025 amid solid US consumer demand and ongoing geopolitical uncertainties, noting that adaptability will remain key. Thank you for joining us on this week's Cargo Shots. Stay updated by hitting the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and visiting www.stattimes.com for daily news updates. We will be back next week with a new episode of Cargo Shots featuring more interesting stories.
You've been watching Cargo Shots from the StatTrade Times, presented by Hacktill. See you next week with more updates from the air cargo and logistics industry.